Hear me. If you don't know who I am the son of Archbishop Benson Idahosa of blessed memory, brought up by Evangelist T.L. Osborne and Papa Helton. I know my spiritual roots. I know where I came from. I don't give money to people for them to become my father. I don't call anybody my father. Dr. Cyril was a father after Idahosa passed. He fathered me for many years. I don't call people father just like that.
Senior Papa TV.
Yo, adolfo no enenso eye dafo fro. Ye makwa ba edeba eye Senior Papa TV. Video ye etwa gu mesrew anidie mu. Nya abotre, nya daje, ne tie ensam ya ewom. Emprepi onipa biya woti wiase biya no. Etwa se onya eja. Na de yehunu no enne ewo ye wiase ne se obi ampese obesom. Obi ampese obedi obi achi. Obi ampese obe bre ne ho ase. Enu nti se ye bisa nipa dom bebira a ye wo wiase se omo ajanom ene hwan a omo ntumi nkyere. Eno na so panyin archbishop eka ekirem so ono de owo eja. Enye obia na ofre no eja. Tie sa video yi nsem mu yie pa na yemfa mu aba. Na yenhunu se enye onipa bia na obefre no eja. Enye onipa bia na obefre ne se wo papa. Meka papa no ma na enye papa wo ba wiase. But eye papa wo betimi de wonsa si ubu aka se onipa we die ono na tete me. Se ye asori mu, se ye adwuma mu, se ye osum mu, se ye abrabo mu. Onipa bia ntimi mbaye onipa wo wiase abra omfa onipa bi nsa no. Na meka kiro se aha Senior Papa TV. Bomodi anda subscribe o mesrew red button no subscribe o mame ne like ne share. Video no.
Hear me. If you don't know who I am the son of Archbishop Benson Idahosa of blessed memory, brought up by Evangelist T.L. Osborne and Papa Helton. I know my spiritual roots. I know where I came from. I don't give money to people for them to become my father. I don't call anybody my father. Dr. Cyril was a father after Idahosa passed. He fathered me for many years. I don't call people father just like that. I knew him for many years. Dr. Samuel, I knew him for many years. I moved and I stayed in South Bend, Indiana for many years. I knew Dr. Samuel very well. I don't just call people father. I'm not a novice in the things of God. I know where I came from. I know my spiritual DNA. And there is no level of success I can achieve in life that can change the history of who I am and where I came from. Today, there is a generation that doesn't honor their father. They call everybody father. They have 20 fathers. They are even ashamed to call their father father because they feel they are more anointed than their father. My father never wrote a book. My father didn't do some of the things I've done. But my father is still E.K. Duncan Williams, the first mayor of Kumasi. E.K. Duncan Williams, so Makuma dying, that is my father. And it doesn't matter how high and tall and big and huge I become, E.K. Duncan Williams will always be my father. So this new spirit that has come upon the charismatic church, as soon as you have money or numbers than whoever lay hands on you, you are bigger than him, better than him. There was a time I was going through some family crisis. And a young man that I've trained brought him up. He'd become very successful in a certain country. He was ashamed of me. He thought I was never going to make it. And immediately he changed who his father was and made someone else his father. So the guy who he made his father called me and said, I learned he's one of your sons. I said, he used to be. He wants me to father. I say, father him. And he will take big offerings and go and give it to that guy. Then later on, he found out that that guy he went to submit to was going through a very shameful situation than me. So he came to me and said, Papa, and I said, you are calling me Papa? I thought we are co-equals. He said, I just discovered this thing about that guy. The guy is a homosexual, so I don't want to submit to him. And I said, you, what is wrong with you? He's a homosexual. You didn't know that before. You are now telling me I can't help you. And it's all because he had somebody who gave him some huge money. And the person who gave him money to build his church came to see me. He was in big trouble and said, Papa, what have I done wrong? And I said, let me tell you what you did wrong. You helped a servant to ride on the horses of princes. And you are paying for the implications for that. He said, I have seen princes walking on barefoot and servant riding horses. I said, you servants, you gave money to a servant and exalted him without him going through the process and the rank, and made him better than a prince. And that is the judgment for it. We are changing the order, and there are serious implications.
Yo, abusuafo se we de wa TV. Timisrawo. Bomodin se obefa nsem yi mu aba bebre. Na wanhunu se ewiase we no. You pass through so many process before you can become somebody. Before you can have a story to tell, you must have an history. So we need history. If you don't know what you have gone through, what you have been through, you cannot have something to say. We am a drencher. We am a futu asema me pesa me dema. Na misreo share video no, na like video no. Ani die mu a na your first time wa wo me channel yusu so a bo modern na subscribe. Subscribe button se na ewo ho no. Fa onse mi aso. Misreo ani die mu a na be kan ya busua wo. Se be ya me de video bi atum a entempa onsa ebeka bi. Aha. Senior Papa TV. Makramo. Bye bye. Na misreo se on subscribe a misreo bomodi anse be subscribe na wa like na fi wa comment na wa share se be ya de tumu a ntempa won sa betimi aka na obi su betimi anya bi na wa hwe bi.